So we're here again with Andy. He's going to teach us part 2 of the spine strengthening exercises. He's a yoga instructor and very knowledgeable in these exercises. So sure.
Thanks, Pastor House. So here are the more tricky or difficult postures that you can use to strengthen your core and your low back. But first, I'm going to have you warm up, because these postures can be a little bit more challenging, so you want to be properly warmed up to prevent injury. So first, you're going to start out by inhaling, lifting the gaze. As you exhale, you're going to keep the arms straight and draw your tailbone back, creating length through the spine. This is called forest to child. I'll have you do this for about 30 seconds to get your spine properly warmed up. Next, we're going to move on to bridge pose. You're going to place your feet directly underneath your knees, about hip distance apart. Hands are directly right next to the sides. As you inhale, you're going to lift the hips up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you're going to lower. Complete this dynamically about 10 times, and then you're going to hold this posture. If you'd like to take it one step further, you can walk the shoulder blades a little bit closer together, slide the hands underneath the sacrum, and press the hands into the floor to help arch the back a little bit more. Never pressing into pain, but looking to find that edge where you feel the most strengthening and stretch through the front body. So continue to breathe deeply as you hold this posture. And when you want to come out, unclasp your hands, lower your hips to the floor. Roll over. The next exercise I'm going to show you is a strengthener for the low back. You may want to place a towel or a blanket underneath your knees if they're sensitive. And then you're going to start by placing your left hand at your low back. As you inhale, you're going to reach your right thumb up, lift the gaze slightly. As you exhale, you're going to bow forward, trying not to let your hand drop. As you exhale, you're bringing your chest to your thighs, then your seat to your heels, and then your forehead towards the floor. Inhale, lifting up, leading from the thumb. Reach back. Exhale, bowing forward. Chest to thighs, seat to heels, forehead towards the floor. Complete 10 repetitions of this on the first side, and then you're going to switch hands. Inhale, lift and reach. Lifting the gaze, stretching back. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, chest to thighs, seat to heels, forehead towards the floor. After you've completed 10 repetitions, you're going to rest. Next, we're going to do an inverted action pose, or inversion. So, there's a lot of different modifications you can do here. The first one simply is just to lift the legs, squeeze the legs together, push out through the balls of your toes. You're just going to rest like this. This is strengthening for the core, the low back, the side bodies, and you're also bringing lymphatic fluid to drain from the feet and from the legs, which is highly detoxifying. If you'd like to try the next level, you're going to roll up and place your hips on the shelf of your palms and rest there, squeezing the legs together, pointing through the balls of the toes. You're going to want to practice this and build your time up to 3 minutes. This is a great posture to do before bed, as it's very calming and relaxing to the nervous system. It gets you into that parasympathetic nervous system state, which we all need. Go ahead and relax. Coming out of the posture and just lying flat for a moment, resting here. And we'll move on to the next posture, which is called locust pose. You're going to place your hands underneath your shoulders, round through your hips. You can either rest your chin on the floor or your forehead on the floor. And then you're going to lift your legs on inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the legs together. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze the legs together. You're gonna do this 3 times and lower it to the floor and turn your head to rest. Complete 3 sets of this, and then you can stretch back into child's pose to help reverse the curvature of the spine. The very last exercise that we'll practice in this advanced video is just simply happy baby. So you're gonna grasp for either the ankles or the pinky toe side of the foot, and you're trying to draw the knees towards the the armpits while grounding through your tailbone. You want to make sure that you're not lifting your tailbone up off of the mat, because that's increasing the pressure on the low back. So you really want to exhale and ground through your tailbone. Stay in this stretch for anywhere between 45 seconds to 1 minute. Gradually pulling on the feet, bringing the knees closer to the floor. When you're done, you can relax. Maybe give the knees a nice little hug into the chest and self-massage the low back. And then I recommend you rest lying flat, coming to corpse pose or shavasana, and just allowing all of the exercises that you've just done to take effect. From there, you can go on with your day. So I hope you've enjoyed these exercises. They've done me great benefit in my life, and I believe they can do the same for you. If you have any more questions about these exercises, you can always contact me at andybyoga.com for all of my personal information.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Andy. And again, we have all this information, so you can always contact us as well, and we can get that to you. So appreciate it. Thanks.